What does he mean when he adds with fear and trembling? So is he just contradicting what I just said? Is the Christian life supposed to be a life of anxiety or even desperation? Sadly, I know many true Christians who live like that because they have exactly that fear. Not good enough. Not holy enough, not repentant enough. But this is not what it means, far from it. As I said a few moments ago, Paul is not referring to justification, not to us getting saved, but he's talking about sanctification, about the Christian life, the life of gratitude. He reminds the Philippian saints of who they are and of what they have freely received from God, freely. And now he says, live accordingly. Not in a half-hearted way, but wholeheartedly. Not selfishly, but for the glory of God. Being afraid to offend him who loved you first. That's the fear and the trembling. Not sinning in a cavalier way, but being fearful and trembling to offend the one who gave us everything. Not self-righteously, but humble, fearing to bring dishonor to the name of Christ, fearing to offend his name. That's what with fear and trembling means, that it is not a game. The Christian life is not a game, but that we should take our walk with God seriously. And all this is only possible because it is God who works in us, both to will and to work for his good pleasure. You see, he says it here. It's not about salvation. It's not about your own strength. God does it. Therefore, you have to do it. This reminder here is key because we cannot do this on our own strength. We must live close to Christ, as he says in John 15, I am the vine. You are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. Of course, you have experienced this many times in your life. Trying to do things on your own, and you constantly fail. We must live close to Christ. We have to bear fruit. And in order to do this, we need to live closely to him, which means we need to live in the Word. We need to live in prayer. We need to fill our minds with the things of God and be always eager not to pursue our own selfish interests and selfish desires, but the glory of God. That's the way to living close to your God.